to the University of Portsmouth campus walking tour.
This introduction to some of our key buildings will give you a flavour of what you can expect living and studying at Portsmouth City campus and show you just how easy it is to get around. We start here outside Ravlin Sports Centre, a brand new facility which includes an 8-court sports hall,
a 25-metre swimming pool, squash courts, fitness suites, a climbing wall and even a ski simulator.
There's more to our library than books. We have over 750 computers and laptops available for use, social study spaces, a cafe, and we're open 24 hours during term time.
Right next door to the library is the Student Union, which offers a range of services, including student advice and also support. They also offer over 200 student-led activities, including the Entrepreneur Society, which I'm a part of. Big shout out to those guys.
Victoria House support courses from School of Criminology and Criminal Justice, including real-to-life crime scene rooms and forensic labs so that students can learn practical skills in a simulated environment.
This is University House. It's home to our student finance, student housing, our University Global team, as well as being one of our MyPort hubs.
At Careers and Employability, you can get support finding a job during your studies, get your CV checked, and get advice on job applications, covering letters and interviews.
We're now outside Trafalgar, a self-catered all-of residence with ensuite rooms organized as flats. Trafalgar is one of the 10 hall of residence which provides student accommodations in the city.
Each of them has their own flavour, so whether you're looking for a self-catered or catered, shared flats, studios, something in the heart of the city, or to be closer to the beach, there is something for everyone.
Eldon is home to our faculty of creative and cultural industries, ranging from everything from film and media to arts and design, all the way to journalism and architecture.
It's also home to our Centre for Creative and Immersive XR, a one-of-a-kind facility that supports innovation in augmented, extended and virtual realities.
Within the Bateson Center, you'll find the Academic Skills Support, or ASK, and also the Additional Support and Disability Advice, known as ASDAC. If you're having a hard time or need support, you can always reach out to our friendly team at the Student Wellbeing Service.
Right in the heart of the city, the Good Health Square is home to the Guildhall, which has hosted everyone from Jimmy Carr to the 𝐾𝐶𝐳 Chiefs, as well as regular events and festivals throughout the year. The square even transforms into an ice rink at Crete. Anglesey Building is home to the School of Mechanical Design Engineering and the School of Energy and Electronic Engineering. It includes manufacturing, metrology and power electronic labs, as well as 3D printing workshop. It's also home to the School of Law and its replica, Crown Court.
And we're back. We love that our city and campus are a part of each other. No two buildings are more than 20 minutes walk from each other. And in between lectures, you can hang out with your friends at restaurants, cafes and shops.
If you wanted to explore further on, we've got 𝐿, our waterfront shopping centre with 85 designer outlets, restaurants, cinema and a bowling alley. Beyond that, you can walk down the seafront, across the common and onto the pier. Further out, you'll find the university's unique aquatic centre and research facilities for marine biology. If you want to explore outside the city, we have many bus links and stations just a minute's walk from Guildhall at the heart of our campus.
Thanks for joining us on our walking campus tour. Please come and see Portsmouth in person by coming to one of our open days.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello, students. This is me, Faisal Islam Amir. I'm the Senior International Conversion Manager for EN Global Education Limited. And here we are having another live session today with University of Portsmouth. So we have the Regional Recruiter Advisor for University of Portsmouth here with us, Anamika Saxena. How are you, Anamika Saxena?
Very well, and thank you so much for inviting me to this live session to interact with students and talk a little more about University of Portsmouth. I'm studying in the UK.
Okay, so you're welcome, and also thank you very much for attending our live session and talking about the university, and also like we would love you to talk about history of the university and also the location and the subject that you are offering currently, and also our student wants to know about the upcoming intakes and especially the MRS program that you're offering at the moment. So without further delay, let's start. You can introduce yourself to our students, reintroduce to our student, and start talk about Portsmouth University, please. Thanks.
Great. Thank you so much, Faisal. So, I am working with the University of Portsmouth over 2.5 years, and it's been an amazing journey working with the university and visiting the university campus as well. I have just returned from the campus this week on Monday, and it's just so rewarding to see students enjoying their time in Portsmouth. What I often notice when students are actually deciding about the university when they are in their home country, what they only care about is the fees and the location and the ranking of the university. But on the flip side, when they are in the university, in the campus, we met a couple of students who joined us in Jan 24 intake. What they were talking about are the student support services, how welcome they feel in the city, how welcome they feel home when they are living so far away from their families. So I think this is a really great feedback that we keep talking about. We do advise students to look at all the kind of services that you receive from the university. Fees and location not alone is going to help your journey more smoother. Several other factors are going to be really important for your successful journey in the UK, and they are very, very important and play an important role when you're actually living a life of an international student. For instance, a lot of students may not admit, but everyone feels really homesick when they are in a new country. The first 2 months are the most challenging times for the students. So I'm very proud that University of Portsmouth has done really well. The feedback that we keep receiving from the students, it does just makes us really proud, and makes us really work harder, improve our services, and continue to impress and welcome our students with all support that they need to make themselves home in the city of Portsmouth. So that's about the city and the university support services. As you have already seen in the video, the university campus is really vibrant. It's not a closed campus. It is a campus which is spread across in a part of the city. So you would very much feel like that you are walking in the city, but you are still a campus student. So that is the kind of environment that they get. They can walk around, they can experience the culture, they can look for part-time opportunities while they are moving from one building to another, and they also get to interact with many other students, not just from their faculty, but they also get to interact with other faculty students. So that's the kind of environment that they get in the city. As per the rankings of the university, we have been doing really well. The University of Portsmouth is studying fast in and climbing up several rankings, not just one ranking, be it subject rankings, be it overall ranking, be it TEF gold rated ranking or research ranking. The University of Portsmouth is making a long steps in terms of climbing up in the rankings. Um, in terms of the fee structure, we have frozen the fees for the next 1 year. So our fees is going to be same what the students have received for September intake. It's going to be for Jan 25 and as well as for September 25 intake. And this is all in light of providing the support to the international students. We are aware that several economies in the world are undergoing economic crisis. The inflation rates are really high. The currency is getting fluctuated. So, in consideration of all that factors, we really want to support our students, and we really want them to fulfill their career and the dream to study abroad. And that is why we have taken this decision to keep our fees intact for the next two intakes. Apart from that, we are going to have Jan 25 intake open, and this year we have added several more courses to be open in Jan 25 intake. We realize that a lot of students do not find several of their courses open in Jan 25, those who have missed September 24 intake due to visa delays, due to their personal reasons. And we know in Bangladesh, particularly, many students were not able to apply for their visa in time, and it was not in their control. So we have lots of courses open in Jan 25 intake. So I would highly encourage all those students to look at the Jan 24 courses list, Jan 25 courses list, and I encourage them to apply in time, because timing is the key for Jan 25 intake. While for September 24, there was a time of 6 months period where they could plan everything with the leisure, with taking breaks. But for Jan 25, since it's just very, very close, and we are going to close everything, we aim to close everything by December end. There will also be a Christmas break, so please keep that factored in. And
Yeah,
I would recommend students to start doing their exercise of applying abroad and fulfilling conditions as and when they are able to finish those conditions. Yeah, that's all from me.
yeah, that's thank you very much for those information. Really means a lot. You talk about the university and also the new courses that are going to be available during the January intake. That's a great news for the students. And I was just wondering to know for Bangladeshi students, what is the like cash deposit going on at the moment?
So, although we do not, would you require the cash deposit of 50%, but we are flexible with the students making that payment in two parts, one before the credibility interview and remaining 50% after the credibility interview, because do understand it's not easy to pay upfront fees of 50% deposit in one go. So
Mhm.
that flexibility is given to all the Bangladeshi students, that they can break that payment, but they need to complete 50 percentage of their tuition fees before we can issue cash.
Okay. So after enrollment, after going to UK, is there any educate like any plan like payment plan for the students available, installment planning, payment plan and stuff?
Very good question, Fazil. Yes, we see that a lot of students would be covering their fees either through the part-time jobs, or they will take and source money from their home country, but they
Mhm.
may not be able to pay that fees in one go. So we have various plans that they can take up into installments, and the installment plans can be taken up to 6 months. So they can break down the fees, the remaining 50 percentage of the fees, into six installment plans. That's a maximum that they can take up. Yes.
Okay, that's a good that's a supporting time for the student to clear the tuition fees. So another thing that I really wanted to talk about the new product that's kind of like MRES programs that are going on for this January intake, and I'm just keen to know which level does the MRES program falls under. Is it level 7 or level 8 research degree program? I'm just wondering about that.
It's a it's a master course taught plus with a research element, and this is the program which allows the dependents to apply along with the main applicant. However, I just want to give a cautionary advice to all the applicants who are looking for a research-based program, since a majority of this course is going to be focused on research and an individual research. We encourage applicants and we expect applicants to be very strong in their research background. Some courses will require a faculty interview, some courses may not require, but a strong research proposal is something which is required at the time of application. And then students should also get in touch with their supervisor. If the supervisors are really happy with their application and they're very happy with the alignment of the applicant's research with the ongoing research happening within their school, they would be able to give a go ahead, and then the process is very simple and straightforward. Can you hear me? Are you there?
Okay, extremely sorry. I had a internet issue over here. So can you hear me? Anamika, can you hear me? Can you please
Yes,
confirm?
I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, I'm extremely sorry for that. We had an internet issue over here. So,
That is fine.
okay, let's get on with the live session again. So, yeah, we were discussing about the MRES program. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, I think I did already cover that the application process requires a strong research proposal, and it's highly,
Mhm.
highly recommended for the students to do their research, look on the website, what they really want to
Mhm.
study, and does their research aligns well with the university research or not. So that level of research from the student is expected when they are submitting their application.
Okay, so is there any word limits for the research proposal?
So the guidelines are mentioned over the website, and we have several
Mhm.
research programs, MRES courses, MRES in humanities, MRES in science and health, MRES in business, MRES in creative industries. We would advise the applicants to look on the website to look at the guidelines for each MRES course. There would be guidelines which are going to be different. So it's highly recommended to visit the website and do their research. Can you hear me?
Sorry, again, we had an issue with the network connection. I think, yeah, we're back again. So, yeah, thank you very much for the like those answers that you have provided just now. And another thing, like you said, like about the research proposal, right? Do university going to take any sort of interview after the submission of the research proposal?
So for MRIS Humanities, we do not require an interview, but for MRIS Science and Health, we need an interview by the faculty. So the faculty will
Mhm.
be providing the slots and will be arranging the interview directly with the applicant.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much about the information in regards to the MRES program. So now let's talk about laws because we get lots of students, law related. So what facilities you are providing to the students who are going for the law related course?
Okay, so yes, law, we have recently, in fact, done well in the Times Higher Education ranking. We have climbed up several places for the law course. We have several courses within the School of Law, both at undergraduate and postgraduate level. In fact, our PG Cert law course is the is a very rare course which is not available with all the universities, and it's a certified law course which is available with handful of universities in the UK. I do not exactly know the number, but it's less than 10 universities in the UK which has that PG cert law course.
Mhm.
We are also one of the very few universities in the UK which has a replica of courtroom, and where the students can actually practice as a barrister, solicitor, and they can do those kind of assignments to practice as a barrister in the courtroom. So it's an experiential learning environment when they are looking at law in the University of Portsmouth.
Okay, that's good to know. And another thing we get to hear from the student, like health related programs. Yeah, so they look for health related courses. If do you have any MSc talk program which are like available for health related purpose?
Many courses, I would say. One such course which is highly in demand in the UK and in our university is MSc Health Psychology. Then we have Masters in Clinical Exercise Physiology. For health psychology, we need a psychology background in the undergraduation. And the second course is MSc Clinical Exercise Psychology, for which students with physiotherapy background can apply. That is a course for the health related courses.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much for this information, and we will see like if any question came from the student side. We just want to see. Uh, all right. There is one student asking for the entry requirement. Yeah. So, do you accept how many years of gap for the PG program for
We
Bangladeshi
do
students?
we do not mind the gap. That's absolutely fine as long as the profile is really strong and as long as the student has demonstrated really well in their statement of purpose. Why do they want to study in the UK and the university, and why they have chosen the program, and what are they going to bring to the class as part of their profile? That's all what we are looking for. We do not mind the gap. It's primarily based on the student's holistic profile evaluation.
Okay. So another important question that comes up, like there is a one question is asking about the accommodation and facilities for the international students. What is the process for that?
We do have processes for both private as well as university owned accommodation. The
Hmm.
university owned accommodation, they need to get in touch with the student housing team. As for the private accommodation, we know that a lot of students may not find a valid, a genuine, a verified resource through which they can actually verify this landlord is actually a landlord, but not somebody who's a mediator. We
Okay.
have a site called Student Pad, where we have listed a lot of properties available in Portsmouth, and the landlords are someone, they are known to our student housing team. So
Okay.
they have listed their properties, and the students can look into that website, Student Pad. I can share the link with you. And these students can look for private accommodation there as well. Of course, there will be a difference between a private and the university accommodation. Some of our university accommodations are right at the seafront location, so they are the most preferred halls, and they are also the preferred halls with the number of bookings we receive. So that is the challenge always. They would always be booking really fast. So we encourage students to look for their accommodation if they're looking at university accommodation really soon. For those private accommodation where they need a guarantor, we have partnership
Mhm.
with organization called Housing Hand. So the students need not to find a guarantor. They can get in touch with Housing Hand. That's one of the largest organization in the UK to provide a guarantor service.
Okay, that's great. So yeah, there is another question. Do you accept 3 years pass course?
3 years of past course. No,
Yeah.
we need a 4 year undergraduation.
Okay. So, student, please make sure we need a 4 years of undergraduation course. So 3 years will not work. So there is another question came like, can you share scholarship options for MRES program?
So the scholarship is same as the taught programs. £2,500 of
Hmm.
the scholarship is given to all the international eligible international students, and it would be reflecting in their conditional offer letter as soon as they receive the offer from us.
Okay. So there is another question came up. Is 5.5 score good for applying UK? That means I think 5.5 IELTS scores. So
Now
that's
this
overall 5.5, I
it
believe.
also it also depends which course. So for most of the master's courses taught based,
Hmm.
we need 6.5 with 5.5 for business courses, and for rest of the courses like science and health, humanities, we would need 6.5 with 6 in each. For technology and engineering courses, we would need 6.0 with 5.5. So these are the requirements for the master's courses. For
Hmm.
undergraduation, we need 6.0, then in each section we need 5.5. So 5.5 is definitely not meeting the requirement for neither UG and PG.
Okay. Do you have any extended course, MSc extended course in your
Uh,
university at the moment?
what do you mean by extended course? Do you mean with placement?
Oh, yes, with placement.
We have 5 courses with placement or professional experience,
Hmm.
4 courses in humanities and social sciences, and one of that program is a business communication with education leadership. This is a conversion course, and then we have MBA, We also have education studies and education leadership management. And last course, we have MA, TESOL, and applied linguistics. So all these courses are also open in January 25 intake.
Okay. So we have another question. The student is asking, like, how long is the offer turnaround time, like turnover time? So yeah, when they're
If the
going to get.
application is complete, if the application is complete, and if they're applying through EN Global, we will try and prioritize your application as early as possible. But yes, do expect to receive an offer within a week's time.
Okay. So I think that's it from the question section. I think we had a really wonderful live session with you. We get to know about University of Portsmouth. Like there is one more question, I think. Uh, can I see that question? Yeah. Is the university offering masters in public health or relevant courses in the upcoming intake?
Unfortunately, no, we do not have the program available in the university with public health, but we do have MBA program with a specialization of healthcare leadership, if that is something of interest to the students.
And there is another question came from Bishwajit Das. He's asking like, are there any nursing courses available?
We do have nursing courses, but unfortunately not for Jan 25 intake, but yes, available for September 25.
Okay, and another question coming. I think there is like lines of question coming in now at the moment. So, do you need work experience for the MRes education course? If
No, it's
yes,
not
how many years?
mandatory. It's
Okay,
not
no,
mandatory for MRS
not.
courses.
Okay. Okay, let me check. I think that's enough from the question section. And we had a wonderful time with you, Anamika. We get to know about University of Portsmouth. And yeah, students, if you are willing to apply for University of Portsmouth, Portsmouth is one of our prominent partner. And we can do the application straight away. And you can visit our offices. We have branches across Bangladesh. We have our head office is located in Dhaka, and you can visit our office anytime during the weekdays. And thank you very much for coming to this live event, Anamika. And yeah, it was pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much, Faisal, for inviting me. It's always a pleasure to speak to the students directly and share a little bit of the knowledge that I have. My one advice to all the students is that please, please, please make your journey smoother, less of the headache that you wish to take at the time of your visa application. So plan smartly, plan in the manner that you do not have to face any challenges at the time of your visa application. I know a lot of students, they would wait for the last minute to clear everything, waiting for their friends to make a decision, then make their decision themselves. Yes, everything is important, but make life a little easy for you and plan for your journey smoother when you arrive in the UK. We are here to welcome you in the university and make all of those things really seamless for you when you arrive in the university. But before that, everything is in your control. We really can't guide you on those a lot of things. But yes, do get in touch with EN Global. We have been working with EN Global for many, many years, and they have been guiding our students and making sure that they arrive very safely in Portsmouth. They can also help you connect with a lot of students they have recruited in the past. So do get in touch with them. I will also be able to provide further information if you need about specific course. So yes, that's all from me, and looking forward to welcome you all in the university and wish you all the best for your application.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks a lot. So we are ending our live session here. So see you in another live session. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.